Property Capsule. Please welcome Alex Markson. Hey, Alex.
Hey,
Great to meet you.
likewise.
Thanks for coming on over.
Thank you.
How's Realcomm for you so far this year?
It's pretty good. It's really exciting. You know, I'm feeling a real force of sort of emergent technology in CRE that it's just really swelling up this year, and it feels really exciting.
Yeah. Is this your guys' first Realcomm?
No, we exhibited last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a huge difference in the energy, don't you think?
Right.
And I think it's an industry-wide thing, but I also think it kind of speaks to what you guys do, because last year, every one or two people had, you know, an iPad or an iPhone or whatever.
Right.
Now it's what we all have, and I think that feeds into exactly what you guys do.
Right. I mean, I think the iPad's really the poster child for sort of the cloud era of computing. You know, there's a real paradigm shift now, and I think that in commercial real estate, it's the first new thing since email. You know, we went through a stage where it's like, why would I need email? Who am I going to email on this internet thing? I'm not a technophile. And you know, now everybody uses it. It's the lifeblood of you know, sending documents back and forth, making deals. And now the iPad is really the first new thing since email that's just changing the way that everybody works, everybody, you know, does their actual deal flow.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about Property Capsule. You know, what do people here and online need to know about what you do?
Well, essentially, Property Capsule is a cloud-based platform for managing and presenting your property portfolio. So what that means really is we have a set of tools for dealing with all your property content. We can take your content in through our system. We have tools for actually putting the data in and managing it directly in our system. We can also tie into accounting systems, IT systems, and pull data in. We can do data feeds and synchronization. And essentially, once the content is in our platform, we have a series of outputs for basically dealing with all of your materials, you know, web, mobile, iPad, print, your flyers, kiosks. We can do trade show interactives, you know, printed materials, everything. Even desktop applications. It's all part of a suite. It's all packaged up. It's all productized. It isn't a one-off. Essentially, it's kind of turnkey. You just sort of get your data in, and you have all your materials that you'd normally be sort of pursuing as one-off projects. You know, you can plug into your website, power your website. You know, sort of the way that you have an investor relations feed that would go into the website. You just use the Property Capsule.
Interesting. What would you say is the biggest advantage to me if I wanted to try to use Property Capsule?
Well, I mean, you know, first of all, you're going to come off as all your stuff's going to look better. You're going to look, you know, you're going to be more up to date. All your materials are going to be, you know, basically real time. You know, you can be somewhere, you can have your iPad, you can just hit sync, you can have all the latest stuff. You can do a presentation on the fly. There's no prep time. You can do things like create one-offs in a very short period of time. You know, take plans, documents, modify them for a single meeting, publish all that information to your iPad, have that ready. You know, and you're going to be able to really save costs and save time. We have some pretty serious case studies showing some of the benefits. You know, I mean, one of our first bigger customers, they saved, you know, 650 grand in just, you know, printing costs, time to update materials. You know, they had a property portfolio of about 650 properties.
So you're saving $1,000 a property just in 1 year you're talking about?
Yeah, basically. I mean, yeah. I mean, and that's just 1 year.
And it's really sort of a virtual tour. You can now. Is there anything you can show us online? Is there anything you want to use the website to kind of show us some things, or is it more something that people should check out themselves and go deeper to explore?
Well, there is a video on our website you can check out. It
Great.
does have sort of an overview. The best thing to really get started, I think, is because the real sex appeal is in the iPad for most people. I think that's something they get immediately.
Yeah.
You can go to the App Store. You can download Property Capsule. It's, you know, Apple approved. It's ready to go. You just hit the demo button. You'll have a full property data set. You know, you can see any of our clients that are using it. You know, like Forest City, Jones Lang LaSalle, DLC. You know, there's a whole bunch of people on it. You know, you can check out some of their websites. Maybe DLC has a nice integration. They're using the full suite, everything from touchscreens and mobile to printed materials and the iPad. And you know, we can actually let you just sign up on the website too. You can just go there and just sign up, and you have the whole system. And you know, we'll get in touch with you and give you a WebEx and show you how it all works. But it's turnkey. Just log in, sign up, and you're good to go.
Fantastic. What's the next innovation that you guys kind of have coming out in the future?
So a big thing we're working on, you know, we like to stay ahead. So we've been doing this for about a decade. You know, we're the first to have digital portfolio presentation technology with touchscreens, print on demand. Back in 2002, 2003, we were on the iPad with a leasing application about 2 months after it was released. We were at, Recon and, with that actually in use. But the next thing we're working on is a enterprise mapping platform. So we have technology we've developed to take your own data and sort of intersperse that with data from different feeds, providers like Esri, getting demographics, Google, different search providers to pull in data and actually visualize that data, create maps, annotations. And essentially what it does is well, if you look at what people are doing now with the iPad, right, is they're taking paper, they're shoving it into the iPad, and it's great, it's awesome.
Right.
You have like a big stack of paper in this little thing, and it's easy to get more, and it works great, and it's a nice paradigm for a meeting. It's better than a laptop. It's not, like this wall between you, and it's not a stack of paper, but it's not really exploiting the platform. And what we're working on now is really technologies to create meetings that are using the technology that we have now, so that we can have a map. You can present a property, you can show it into an actual contextual landscape of a map, if it's office, be able to plot restaurants, ATMs, like the landscape of why you'd want to have your office located there. If it's retail, to show competition, to be able to show tenants, to have pins all dropping on the map of all the logos of your competitors. If you're a broker, giving a tour, to be able to lead someone, through an entire car ride and have a continuous, seamless experience on a map with all of the information that you're presenting as a broker, and have an actual map and a whole format for delivering that is actually taking advantage of all the technology we have. And we think that's going to be really interesting. That's going to be really big. So.
That's great. I mean, it almost sounds like you're looking at augmented reality. I mean, really kind of using everything, every asset around in the digital environment to create these really rich experiences.
Right, right. We want to take data from a whole number of different sources and just make it easy for real estate professionals to use that to have meetings.
Fantastic. Well, I can't wait to see what you guys are coming out with next. Where are you on the trade show floor, and where can people access more information about you online?
So we're at 222. We're just right over there at the kiosk area. And online, you can go to propertycapsule.com. We have an overview of all of our different modules, everything from our website plugin to our iPad application. And you can sign up there for an account. And again, just go to the App Store, download our app. If you want to see the iPad, I know that's what everybody's sort of into right now. So.
Right. Fantastic.
Hot on the streets right now.
Alex,
check it out.
thanks for giving us a look at what's coming up in the future. We appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, that's from Property Capsule.